Hey everyone, and welcome to the newest episode of my Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. If you have been enjoying the series so far, please feel free to subscribe to the channel and get notifications as well for new uploads, because I'm hoping to be uploading more regularly than I have been. But for the last episode, we took on Juan at Sutopolis Gym for our 8th and final gym badge, which we did win. We lost we've lost 3 team members in the process. We lost Whis, who was our ex-Sploud, that was forgotten about, I think, really, until that point. It didn't really go as well for him as I was hoping for anyway. But we did lose Penny as well, our Pelipper, who was actually a really good team member when we actually decided to put her in the team. And you have to forgive me because I have actually forgot who we lost. Who else we lost? It was Why the Wobbuffet. That was what it was. But Wobbuffet did actually was really clutch for us, actually, because it was a bit of a cop out. You know, we ended up Wobbuffet in generalies, but we used Destiny Bond on the Kingdra. We was really struggling up to the Kingdra coming out. It was going really well. Ludicolo was wiping everything out at that point. Come to the Kingdra and we was struggling. And we just couldn't hit hard enough to take it out. And then obviously with the double teams and stuff, we just couldn't do it. So Wobbuffet came in. Luckily, managed to. Well, when I actually remembered what Destiny Bond does, I was getting it mixed up with Peri's song for some reason. But when I quickly figured out I was wrong, it got us down to 1 HP, where I was able to use Destiny Bond and take it out, which obviously took Wobbuffet out in the process. Well, that was massive. That was massive. If it had taken us out on that turn, obviously there would have been no Destiny Bond, and we would have probably lost. So, and the run would probably have been over, really. But it didn't happen. So we won that, and we are now here at Moss Deep, which is probably wondering why we're here. But before we get on to that, off camera, let's see what we've been doing. So, as you can see, this is the team we've got now. Tropicon obviously isn't part of the team; it's just for HMs. Mega's back. Mega, I do want as a permanent team member, but would have been really pretty much useless in the last fight. Still no 4th move yet, because I've not committed to giving it Earthquake as of yet. So that's the moveset so far. Don't know. Probably will end up giving it Earthquake. I want to get through a few things first before committing to that. And it's probably going to be the one, because let's face it. Well, who else is going to need it? We've got a Rhyhorn, which could end up being useful in the end. Rhydon could end up being on the team. Don't know. I don't know yet. But I think I don't know actually. I need to look that up, whether it learns Earthquake by level up. I'm not 100% sure. But I'd probably still rather give it to Flygon anyway. And also, as you can see, Steam Train is here. I did find the box that it was in, and this is Steam Train. Wax Smoke is the ability, which I'm really happy with, actually. Gentle Nature, though, which does lower its defense, I believe, but still, very nice, indeed. It's got moveset, sorry, decent moveset as well. I'm quite happy with that. Yes, it's more of a physical attacker, but still, special attack, alright. Defense is still very good, even though it's a defense lower in nature. But obviously that's got the Quick Claw, because you never know, that could come in handy for us. The only other thing I've done is with Mirror B. It's got the Shell Bell now. She has, sorry. Because I went and I've just before starting recording now, I thought I'd do it off camera because it's a bit boring. Went into Shoal Cave. Luckily, the tide was out, so I was able to get the Sea Salt. Get 4 of those. I've already got the Sea. What's the other one? I can't remember what the other one is. Anyway, got 4 of each. Got the Shell Bell. I think that'll be pretty good on Ludicolo. I mean, on anyone it'd be decent, but I'm feeling it's got Rain Dish, got Giga Drain. We can stack up. Sometimes we can really stack up the healing. So, yeah, I thought that would be quite handy for Ludicolo more than anyone. It could change. It may depend on who we're fighting. We may swap that round because it's a good item to have. Anything like that, you know, leftovers, Black Sludge, stuff like that. Even though I don't think Black Sludge is in this game, but yeah, anything like that, healing items and stuff in a Nuzlocke especially would be really good. The reason I'm here is because I've got an idea. What I want to do is go into here, and we've got some good TMs still to use because we've got Ice Beam, we've got Earthquake, we've got Shadow Ball, Brick Break. You know, there's some good TMs left for us to use. I'm hoping we can manage until the league, and then I know who we've got then, and I can really commit to it. So I'm still, you know, on the edge of whether to commit to these TMs or not. But anyway, enough of that boring stuff. What I want to do is go to here because I want to find, where is it? The Super Rod. I want to do some fishing because I believe we've got loads of fishing spots that we can go to. So this is not the only one if I don't get what I want. But I believe Sharpedo is available for us, and I would like one. I feel like Sharpedo could be a good alternative for us. If we get as far as Phoebe in the Elite Four, being a Ghost Specialist, Dark type would be good to have. There's not many to choose from. We lost ours. That I don't know why that didn't work. We lost Absol obviously earlier on in the run. So excuse me, Sharpedo. Why is it getting away all the time? Sharpedo would be a good option, I think. Yes, we've already got a Water type, but I don't know. I think it's a good option. It would have been good to try and do this, and there we go, find one. It would have been a good idea, I think, to do this for Tate and Liza, but I forgot. So there's that. So yeah, I did forget about that. But good job I didn't press that. It's on the Master Ball. I did forget that Sharpedo is literally right here, and it's part Dark type, which would have been useful, I think. But because it's very good against a lot of her Pokemon. Obviously, it's good against all of them through Dark type. It's immune to Psychic, super effective against them as well. But also Water being good against 3 of the 4 as well. You know, it would have been a good option, but I just forgot. So maybe it could have saved some. Maybe it could have saved main Edric. You don't know. We'll never know. It's an option. Honestly, when I was going through it, I thought I went through everything, but clearly I didn't, because this was literally right outside the front door, and there you go. It's coming with Crunch as well. So yeah, it would have been really nice. But hopefully we catch this one. I don't really see why we shouldn't. I don't really know why it's not getting caught now, to be honest, because I feel like it should do. We're going to need a Waterfall user as well. Sharpedo could be that Pokemon. So it's pretty quick though, isn't it? So Waterfall with the flinch chance as well would be a half decent move to have on it. So here we go, got ourselves a Sharpedo, the brutal Pokemon. The vicious and sly gangster of the sea. Its skin is specially textured to minimise dragging water. Its speed tops out at over 75 miles per hour. What shall we give this then? What sort of nickname shall we give this? Let's call you... Bullet. So there we go, got ourselves a Sharpedo. It's got rough skin as well, which is a nice ability to have. Quiet nature. Now, you'll have to excuse me because I will have to look this up again. Still don't know all the natures. Where are we? Where is it? Sorry. Quiet. Special attack raising, speed lowering. Okay. That's a bit... It's good and bad, I suppose, in a way. Well, it's not as bad, actually. Just special attacks, it's lower attack. But if it's going to use the water type moves, and Dark is special as well, I think, isn't it? Okay, we get speed lower in nature, which isn't great. It's not the best nature, in all fairness. So let's just move on from that. What I might do though, Crobat here has the King's Rock. And what I'm thinking is immediately is swap that over. We'll give that to... I think give that to Sharpedo, because if I'm planning to give it Waterfall, which has a chance to flinch, plus the King's Rock, which has a chance to flinch, it's increasing that chance, which I think would be very good. Now, what I'm going to do, I know we've only just started, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to sort Sharpedo out here, get him up to speed, and then give him the King's Rock and stuff, and then I'll be back shortly after I've finished that off. So I'll be with you shortly. Okay, I'm back. So Bullet here is up to speed. In the process, learn Slash. So I do need to go through the TMs and sort that out. Well, that's really. I think I'm really happy. 125 attack, 106 special attack. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Speed, not great because I'm assuming the nature's playing a big part in that, but it doesn't come with any water moves. So let's sort that out. Waterfall would be a very good move. Excuse me. Ideally, now Surf is a better move, but I need Waterfall now. I feel like I can get away with it for now, but for the league, I'm probably going to have to switch it to Surf. So for now, I'm going to go Waterfall for the time being. But for the Elite Four, I will swap it to Surf. Because I do need a like I said, I need a Waterfall user, and at least this one is actually usable. I have Tentacruel, but Tentacruel's, I don't know, it's just, its moveset's not quite as good. I know this isn't amazing, but like, get rid of Scary Face. It's usable, and I can get rid of Waterfall. Once I get to Elite Four, fly back to Lily Cove, delete that, get Surf, job done, sorted. Other than that, I don't know whether it's worth putting any more moves on Bullet, just because it's not a bad moveset for the time being, and yeah, I'm happy with that. Put the Black Gases on Taborc, and obviously the King's Rock's on Bullet. That will swap, because like I said, I'm going to get rid of Waterfall anyway, so I'm happy with it going back on Taborc. Taborc's quicker, more chance of it flinching Pokemon, because it's going to outspeed more Pokemon. So that's the plan. Obviously Mega's got a useless one at the minute, but eventually it probably won't be like that. So with that done, and obviously I know I've got Mirror Bee, it's another water type, but this is part dark, part grass. I think there's enough differences there to use them. Plus Bullet is actually pretty good. I'm surprised. Also, to clear all the stuff up as well, Steam Trains here rather than our Vulpix, which would be a Ninetales, because I still can't get the stones in. I can't be bothered to go and to get a Firestone for a Ninetales. If it was for something else, maybe, but I'm happy with Steam Train. I am. I know it's slow, but I am happy with it. It's pretty bulky. You know, yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm fine. Ninetales after Gen 1, once the special attack and special defense split, did get nerfed, and to be honest, it's never really, I don't think, got any better. A load of Ninetales is, but we haven't got that, and it's not a fire type. But now I'm getting confused with my menus. What I want to do before we go anywhere else, because there is something else I want to do. I don't know if anyone does remember, but we actually have an encounter which I saved for this specific moment between the last gym and the Victory Road, which also I did forget at the start of this episode to mention what we was doing this episode. It's the Victory Road. We're preparing for the Elite Four and going to do the Victory Road. That's probably it. But yeah, there is an encounter that we are able to go and get now, which I did specifically save. Where am I going? I don't know if you guys remember this. It was obviously way back here at Meteor Falls. I came here and decided not to find an encounter because obviously you can use waterfall in here, and there's one specific place you can find Bagon in here through waterfall. That is where we're going to go now. It's a 1% encounter rate, and this is a Nuzlocke, so the chances of me finding this on the first go, which it has to be, is incredibly small. But I thought it'd be quite a nice little thing to do. You know, I thought it'd be quite a nice little, you know, I don't know really what it is, but you know, a nice little something extra. You know, something to look forward to. I think it's, is it that bit or is it this, or is it in? Is it that little square there? I think it is. I think it's that I think it's that little square there. If I'm wrong and I've just wasted the encounter, then I do apologize. I think it's this little square here. I'm pretty sure it's this little square. So anyway, we're going to do it. I think it's this bit here. We're going to let the rappel run out and see if we can find it. If not, then we don't. If I've got it wrong, then I apologise. But let's see. You never know. I could be wrong. I feel like it is this little square, but you know. It's a soul rock. Okay. We'll catch it because we don't have a soul rock. Surely we can catch this thing straight away. We don't have quick balls in this, which I would really like. I do love quick balls. Okay, that's annoying. Do I need to hit... I've missed fake out opportunity, haven't I? It's confused me. Of course it confuses me. Of course it does. It has a chance to, so... That means it will, surely. Oh, come on. It's level 16. It's level 16. There is some trainers up here, but I'm not really... I don't know if I'm bothered about fighting them, because... Like, at this point in the game, there's no guarantee that I will be... Just catch it. Just catch it. There's no guarantee that I'll be able to come out of it alright. I think they're dragon tamers as well. Is that what they're called? Dragon tamers? So, yeah. The only thing I have to counter that is a dragon type, which isn't good. I have Ice Beam. No one knows it yet, because I haven't committed to anyone knowing it yet. So, yeah. Probably won't. I'll just see if there's some items. I know that there is a waterfall we can go up. Near the Weather Institute. I may fly back there and have a look to see what is over there. But then again, I don't know if I need that other bike, which I don't know if I have. The acro bike. I think you might need the acro bike. I don't know, but this is outrageous. It's like, what is happening here? It's level 16. Just catch it. Thank you. Soul Rock. Could be good to have, you know. The Meteorite Pokemon. Solar energy is the source of this Pokemon's power. On sunny days, groups of Soul Rock line up facing the sun and absorb its light. So what shall we call this? Don't really know. Let's just call you Sun. Sun the Soul Rock. Because that's what it is. So there we go. No Bagon. Which is not really a shock, is it? Soul Rock could, you know what? Soul Rock could actually come in handy too. It could be quite useful because Psychic types. I don't know. Is it a better Psychic type than Girafarig? I don't really know, to be honest. Well, we'll see, I suppose, if I ever use it. I did say we were going to do the Victory Road, but I've sort of got caught up in doing stuff in here. Your trainers don't really want to fight you. Unless there is something good at the end of there, then I just don't want to fight them, because if they're going to have decent Pokemon. Iron Tail. Don't think I'm going to need that. Don't want to fight those two trainers, so we're going. we're going. We're not messing. We're just going. Can you surf? No, put the surfing right there. There could be a good item in there, and I do apologise if I have missed a good item, but I don't know. Is it going to be good enough over me potentially losing Pokemon? Because I could do. I'm pretty sure they've got dragon types, and I just don't know if I can take them. Like, not without losing other Pokemon. I might be able to, but anyway. Do you know what? While we're on this subject of encounters, this episode might just be a bit longer than usual. There is one more that I do remember, and you probably know where I'm going with this, or maybe not. Sky Pillar. Now, I'm not going to go and get Rayquaza if anyone was actually thinking of that. That is in the back of my mind. I do plan on trying to beat this Nuzlocke with Pokemon that I have caught in the wild, not legendaries or anything, even though they are available to me. Rayquaza would be the one I'd go for with the Master Ball, because there's absolutely no way I'd be able to do it without that, because I'd lose too many Pokemon. Same with probably Kygo and Groudon, so they probably won't get used. Because yeah, I can't take those on in a regular battle to catch them. I would just lose too many Pokemon. So Rayquaza would be the one to go for, obviously. But that is like, it's a really desperate situation. So that is literally like if I had the Magpie, so I could potentially go through here. That's if like I lose too many Pokemon to count. You know, I've got literally near enough none left, and yeah. So I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm not trying to get to the top. I just want to find some Pokemon. So yeah, that's just, if I lose too many Pokemon, go and get Rayquaza, see if I can just basically solo it with Rayquaza, because it's level 70, it's a legendary. It's really good. It could do it. Sableye. That's what I get. Sableye. I get Sableye. It's using Detect as well. I get Sableye. Of all the Pokemon I could have... Well, I was thinking maybe 2 in a row. I was thinking maybe I'd get Claydol, which I would have took. I would have took Claydol. I like Claydol. I mean, it's not great, but it would have been good, and it'd learn Earthquake. I wouldn't have to worry about not using my Earthquake TM. Sableye it is. I always remember finding Claydol in here more than anything. Don't knock the shell bell off. Yeah, so Sableye it is. Sableye's terrible. It's got no weakness in this game because there's no fairy type, but it's not a good Pokemon. Sableye, so a darkness Pokemon. It digs branching holes in caves using its sharp claws in search of food. Raw gems. A Sableye lurks in darkness and is seen only rarely. Let's call you... let's call you... It's not going to matter because the chances of me using this are slim to none. Let's call you Gemstone. So that was a waste of time. Anyway, it's time to head to the Pokemon League, which is here, but Sutopolis is annoying. I'm going to go from Moss Deep. It just makes more sense. Then I can drop, I can ditch Tropius. And go, do I need Dive to get to it? I don't think I do, but I could take
tentacle just in case. I don't know if I do need it. I'm not really going to bump into any trainers that matter. I don't think so. I could probably just bring him along just in case. I know we've got like 3 war sites, but you know, whatever. I wanted to get rid of the lax incense off of you, but and the raw berry off of you, but I can't be bothered at the minute. So yeah, I'll have to dive back on tentacles. I think I took it off in thinking that it might learn something good, preparing for one, but it doesn't. So dive will have to go back on you. Yeah, because it doesn't have any good moves. Otherwise, tentacle would have been an option. Like acid is the only move that it's got that is poison type, and it's not very good. So yeah, I even tried heart scales. Doesn't have anything. Has nothing. So yeah, what I'm gonna do actually before we go anywhere is buy some more ultra balls. Just stock up a little bit more on some stuff. Let's round that up to 50 there. Need to be careful because I'm going to run out at some point. Full heals are fine. High potions, what do we have? Loads of those. We're fine. That's good. Do I have anything to sell? Do I have anything useful to sell? I don't think I do. I don't actually, so I don't know why I'm looking. So yeah, stocked one of those. What would be good, I was thinking it was a fighting type. If I could find a fighting type would be good. Did they not sell max repels? Did they not? I don't know. Not sell, what am I doing? Do you not sell max repels here? Yeah, you do. I missed them. Let's just get let's get more. Let's get more. We want more. I've not got as much money as I thought I had. Anyway. Yeah, if I start would be good because obviously Sydney, the first gym Elite 4 member, is dark type. Now it doesn't work obviously on every one of them. So Shift Tree is one of them that stands out, but it would be good to have, or something that could learn fighter type moves, which I don't know if I have at the minute. Anyway, let's move on. I need to. I think we. I don't know if we covered in terms of HMs for the Victory Road. I'm not 100% sure if we are covered for it. Can I get this way or can I not get this way? I don't know if it was just like, no, I can't, can I? The water's so annoying. Yeah, I want to go there, so I just need to keep going down basically, and then there's an opening for it. I always forget if you need dive to get like past some of the rocks. I don't think you do. I don't think you do anyway. Maybe you do. I don't know. I don't know anything really. Don't know who I fought. Definitely, I don't know that. I've just gone to the same place. So yeah, fight type would be good. Don't know if you can get one of those in the Victory Road. Sometimes like games they'll have Machokes in there. Don't know if this is one of them. It's this patch that you can just go up to the other end there. Could just be wasting my time here. Well, there's an item. Carbos. We can use that. We can certainly make use of that. I'm gonna have to scroll past all those. Sorry, what does it do? So it's special speed. We'll give that to Tabor because clearly he's the speed demon of this run. Anyway, right. No more diving because I don't think you need to do it. And what have we done now? We've done like 30 minutes. And I'm not even at Victory Road yet. I don't know if I'm bothered about going around it all. I really like it's so. When I eventually do a regular playthrough of Emerald, which I will do, it's not anytime soon, but I will eventually do one.
then I will. That will be something that I do. I will go through Victory Road completely and try and find everything. I'm not really bothered about doing it in a Nuzlocke. I'll be honest with you. I'm really not. So yeah, because it's just unless it's not as difficult as I'm thinking it is. If I need Flash, then it's just not happening because like no. But here we are anyway. Here's the waterfall that gets you to Evergrande City, I think it is, which is just not a city. It's so small. But here we are. Evergrande City. Paradise of flowers, the sea, and Pokemon. So this city has just got a Pokemon Center in it, and that is it. Scott's here. Let's have a chat with him. We're going to switch the team up because obviously we've got Wally. In Emerald, Wally's at the start. Obviously Ruby Sapphire is at the end, which was really annoying, so we're glad they changed that. So we are going to switch the team up because I don't need Tropius just for that fight. We can come back and swap him back in. Tropius can not Flygon. Jellyman can go, and I already dropped Tropius. Sorry. Do apologise. Who do we bring in instead? I would love to use Rhydon, but I have Flygon. Flygon doesn't have any ground type moves though. Or Bayonet would be good. Maybe, I don't know. Bayonet could be good against God of War. Bayonet doesn't. I haven't given it Shadow Bond. It hasn't learned anything like that. So Bayonet, I don't know. It's got Feint Attack. But I've got Sharpedo for that, and it's obviously immune to Psychic, and it's not Fairy type yet. Obviously, because Fairy type doesn't exist. You have Psybeam now, so I could drop you in. Soul Rock though, it's part Psychic type. Do you know what? Yeah, it's not part Fire type. I might. Do you know what? I'm gonna cut again. Let's build Soul Rock up, see what it learns, see if it's any good, and then we'll be back with you very shortly to let you know what I've decided. Okay, I'm back, and this is what we've gone with so far. Yeah, Soul Rock doesn't really learn anything. It learns some decent moves. I mean, it's got like Rock Slide. Cosmic Power's decent, Solar Beam, there's no Sunny Day, the Troll Call doesn't have Drought in this, so it's not great. Plus it's got its ability, lowers its special attack, which isn't good. It's a physical attacker. Harvey is a much better attacker overall. It's got Psybeam, which is better than what Solrock's got. Mega still doesn't have anything else, but I feel like, well, it doesn't really matter in this fight against Wallie. The thing is, I'm not unsure as to what to go with. It can't. The thing why I've gone with Mega is it's got Magneton, yes, but I mean, doesn't it? I mean, it could be tough, but the only thing it's got that can hit me with is Tri Attack. So I don't know. I think personally we just chuck Earthquake on, because I think it's just a waste of time having him here with no Earthquake. I know the attack's not great, 95, but plus it'll get rid of that Magneton. Any other electric types come across, it will just wipe the floor with them. Should do. Because Magneton obviously doesn't have Levitate, so it's fine. Yeah, it's just I just don't think it's worth. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking a bit too much into it. Mirror Bee could be used because it's neutral, but Thunderbolt will hit hard. So like, to me, it doesn't make sense. I don't know. I feel like, what else are we going to use Earthquake on? Really? What else are we going to use Earthquake on? There is nothing. Rhydon's not. I have some of these guys I have leveled up because I thought, well, why not? Just to see what's going on with them.
Like Rhydon here is evolved from Lightning Rod. It draws it, which is good in double battles. I mean, it has got amazing attack though. It has got ridiculous attack compared to Flygon, but it's just the weaknesses are just massive. It's just massive weaknesses. That's the problem I've got with it. And I don't know. The Earthquake's going to do so much more damage with Rhydon, but I just don't. The defense is massive, but like the water and grass weaknesses, they're just huge. Ice, you know. I know obviously Flygon's useless against ice, but at least, you know, it's water and grass. It's not, you know, it can go up against those sort of Pokemon and it'll be fine. Rhydon's literally, it's just good against electric types. You know, I just don't see, any situation in which Rhydon would be better to have in the team than Flygon. I just don't. Tri-Attack could hurt because it can burn, paralyze, and freeze, and it might do decent damage as well because it was quite frail. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like we go for it, and if we lose Earthquake, we lose Earthquake. That's just what we have to deal with, unfortunately. But we need it. We do need it. We lost Dig. Otherwise, Dig would have been good as an in-between. But I do plan to keep Flygon on the team permanently. So I'm just going to do it. Because I don't see the point otherwise. Let's go for it. Let's just do this. So let's just talk to Scott though actually first before we do anything else. Magpie, you've clawed your way to face the Pokemon League. I'm happy for you. You made my cheering worthwhile. Magpie, if you were to become the Pokemon League champion, I'll get in touch with you then. Okay, Magpie, go for greatness. Certainly will. So yeah, let's just do it. We get this. We're at Evergrande City. Let's use what we need to use. But let's just listen to this for a second, actually. I do really like this. I know it's a remix of, is it like Route 102 or something? I do really like it. It does feel like an end of game soundtrack. You know, like you've made it all this way. You're at the top now. All you got to do is beat 5 more trainers. Ice Beam. That's something. If we're doing this, should we just do it properly? Ice Beam. Should we use Ice Beam now? Can we use Ice Beam now? Bullet would be amazing to use Ice Beam on. Because it could go... Wallie's got Altaria, which I think he leads with. It should obliterate that. But would Bullet suit Ice Beam though? So I feel like Bullet's going to be a permanent member of the team. It does seem... I do like him. I've not used him yet, but I do like him. Ruskin's a good ability. Dark type's a good type to have. You know, obviously to replace Waterfall with Surf, and you've got Screech with Ice Beam, and you've got a good moveset. What other Pokemon is there that would learn Ice Beam better than? Well, there's probably more, but there's horses. I could try and find a horsey, but how, and you know, evolve it into a Kingdra. How long is that going to take? I don't know. Have I fought one? Because let's have a look on the Pokédex. Because I know I've paused a lot in this, and I do really apologise for that. But this episode was me prepping for the Victory Road and doing it as well. I've fought a horsey before. Where is Machoke actually? Not Machamp. Where is Machoke? Area unknown. Okay. Machop. Just there, which is. Was it Law? Is that Law Ridge? It is Law Ridge. I haven't been there anyway, so I obviously lost that encounter. Anyway, I want to find Horsey. Surely it's not this far down. Then I haven't found Kindred yet, so. Horsey, where are you found? That stretch there is the only stretch, and I haven't been there yet. So you know what's coming. We are 40 minutes into this, and I've not even started Victory Road yet. So this just could be a filler episode, and I do apologise for that. I really do apologise. It's just a filler episode. I don't know. Maybe not. Probably not. I probably will just do Victory Road and make it a longer episode, because it can't be just me doing stuff like this. Victory Road won't take me long anyway. Like I said, I don't plan on doing much in it. I just plan to go through it. I know there's stuff in there, but I just don't want to go through and try and use all the HMs and whatever, trying to get through it and finding everything. Unless there is stuff in there people know about that I've missed, I will go back. But like I said, I do not plan on messing around trying to find everything. So we're going to do an encounter with Surf and an encounter with the Super Rod, because I'm not going to go like try all of them. I might Good Rod maybe. I feel like Super Rod might not find one. Don't know. I feel like the Good Rod might be the way to go. Anyway, we're around the sort of area, so let's surf around here, see if we can find one. If I can get Kingdra, then that's huge. That is massive. Because I don't have trade evolutions on this, so then again, I don't even know if I would need a dragon scale. To be honest, I don't know if I would. Anyway, tentacle. Okay, we can skip that. We can skip that. Potentially, it's not a surfing Pokemon. It may be a fishing rod Pokemon. In which case, I will use the Good Rod. So we'll do one more encounter with Surf. We'll do one more encounter with Surf, and then we'll try the Good Rod. I feel like the Good Rod will be the one to use. Or the Super Rod might find Seadra, I don't know. Pelipper, okay. I don't think we're finding one through Surf. Maybe we would, I don't know, but I haven't really got time to try. So let's try the Good Rod. Let's try the Good Rod, see where we get with that. If I don't find one, then Ice Beam may have to go on Sharpedo. Because I don't see where I'm going to find another water type, to be honest, that would be better suited to use Ice Beam, or a better Pokemon for that matter. So Kingdra is like the last option for me in terms of that anyway. And 106 special attack is nothing to be sniffed at, you know. I know it's got a special attack lower in nature, I think it has anyway. Or no, speed lower in nature, special attack raising, so it has actually helped it. Magikarp, we have one of those. Plus, like I say, it would be massive for Wallie to beat his Altaria. It would be massive for, if we get the chance to fight Drake, it would be big for that as well. So yeah, it would be good. It would be good to have. But Kingdra would be better, so. Okay, if we don't do what, we'll do one. Let's do a Super Rod, and then if that don't find anything, it probably won't. But let's, because we can't sit here all day and try and find one. I mean, I could do this off camera, but like I've paused a couple of times already, so. And it has to be on camera, you know. I have to. I need to find it on camera so it's believable, really. If it's a Whalmer, which I don't have, so I'll have to catch it. It's not going to be any good for Ice Beam, but let's see if we can just catch this thing. Okay, that actually worked out really well.
So I might just do it. I might just put Ice Beam on Sharpedo, because like I say, we're at the Victory Road. Like what? There's the odd. You get the odd encounter. We're not going to get. I don't think we're going to get anything that's worthy of Ice Beam. Maybe I've used Earthquake too early. I don't know. But Flygon. Yeah, it's a great Pokemon. I know it's got not got the best nature, but still. I don't know if we'll have a look at the encounter in Victory Road anyway. Wilmer, the ball whale Pokemon, is 6'7". That's huge. I'm sure it's not that big. Though I've seen anything anyway. While this Pokemon usually lives in the sea, it can survive on land, although not too long. It loses vitality if its body becomes dried out. So what shall we give this? What nickname shall we give you? Well, it would be a Whale Lord, wouldn't it, when it finally evolves, if we ever get a chance to that. I don't know, let's call you... no. I don't know. Let's call you Big Guy. Right, so we didn't get what we wanted. Never mind. Let's move on to Victory Road. Fight Wallie. And actually do... What are we? 47 minutes in. And... actually do what we came to do in the first place. Shadow Ball is another team. I'm just thinking we have Bayonet for that, potentially. Would it work better on someone else? Don't know. Bayonet's not going to be in the team just yet, so I'm not too worried about using it. But I think the Ice Beam, let's just use it. Let's just use it on Bullet. I just don't see why not. Get rid of Screech for Ice Beam. We might as well. Shadow Ball. Does anyone learn Shadow Ball? Okay, you do, but you don't. You're not. Is it physical? That's interesting. That's actually interesting. I'm not interested in. It's interesting that you can, but I'm not interested in learning it just yet. Yeah, I'm just not. So who did we have in? Flygon, yes, 100% we need you. We really need you in there. Not interested in learning it just yet, because, I don't know, I'm not convinced. I want Crobat to know it. Brick Break, only Ludicolo can learn that. That would be massive if we can get a fighting type move in there, because obviously Sydney's a fighting type. But I think Ghost is physical. Yes, it is, because Shadow Ball lowers special defense in this game, but it's a physical attack, and I do remember that being the problem with it. So Crobat is a physical attacker. It's weirdly enough, so is Harvey, but I think Crobat would be much better with it. But then again, it's weak to Psychic. It gives it a counter. It gives it a counter to Psychic, but which is cool. But I don't know. Is it necessary? Because I could easily go down to a Psychic type move. Anyway, entering Victory Road. So let's make sure we're leading right. So yeah, we've got Bullet in the lead. I believe Wallie, if I'm looking correctly on here, on what Bulbapedia is telling me. Wallie, Victory Road, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Apparently, you can fight in multiple times, but I didn't know that. Because it goes all the way to 5th plus. But anyway, he leads with a level 44 Altaria. Natural cure for its ability. So Bullet with Bullet's 106 special attack and Ice Beam, which it is quad weak to, should absolutely obliterate it. But let's find out. We're gonna use a max repel to start with, because Wallie is around, start somewhere. Don't want to get to a wild encounter and ruin everything. So let's go, shall we?
He's up these. He's up here, I believe. And here he is, Wallie. Hi, Magpie. I bet you're surprised to see me here. No, I'm literally just planning everything to be here, actually. I made it all the way here, and it's all thanks to you. Magpie, losing to you that time made me stronger. But I'm not going to lose anymore. I'm going to win for the Pokemon who gave me courage and strength. Okay, here I come. You will soon be defeated, hopefully, if I've planned this right. And if I've got the right information. Oh, sorry, yes, level 44. It does have Aerial Ace, which I've got Rough Skin counted would be for that. It's got Dragon Dance, though. It's got Dragon Dance. So we need to sort this thing out immediately with an Ice Beam. We are speed because we are rapid. Nice, job done. Altari is gone. I'm assuming it's going to switch straight into Magneton, which he does have. Roselia. I do outspeed Roselia, I believe. And I've got Ice Beam. But I'm not risking anything. We're going to go straight into Steam Train. It has Toxic. So if this doesn't work, then whatever. It's going to Leech Life. We evaded that. Will it go Toxic? It's going to Leech Seed again. This doesn't matter because we'll switch anyway. I should have probably gone with Tabor just in case it Toxic. Toxic? I don't know, is that right? Anyway, Leech Life won't work, so there's nothing to Leech Life on to. It's where we're gonna go next. Delcatty. Now this is an interesting one. Does Leech Life actually? Because it's got I'm a female, so it can't worry me in terms of cute charm. But it has assist, so it could use something, but I don't think there's anything. I'm going to go Body Slam. I don't think there's anything that Assist will use that will actually really affect me at all. I've got Mad Defenses. It can't. Cute Charm can't work. Yes, I'm Leech Life. I haven't actually given anyone any healing items, but we have Ludicolo as well, so that's not an issue. Leech Life is annoying because I think we've got this Delcatty sorted otherwise. We've paralysed it. That's good. That's good. I'm going to risk another Body Slam before switching because we do actually sort. Okay, it doesn't. But it's paralysed. But Leech Life's going to. Does he heal? I think we might as well. I don't know. We're going to have to switch. I think we need to switch. Harvey could be interesting to use. Harvey, I don't know. Speed's 95, but it's paralysed anyway, so it doesn't matter. I think Ludicolo, Mirror Beam might be best because I think Mirror Beam just takes it out a lot easier, and yeah. I don't think an Assist will use. I think it uses moves from all the other Pokemon. Although if it does go, it uses Psychic. That could be a problem. So I'm gonna go Harvey. If it wasn't for Leech Seed, Steam Train had that covered. Okay, so he goes for full restore, which is fine. Gets rid of the paralysis. Okay. Nice, does half damage. Okay, forgot about Faint Attack, but I'm not really worried, to be honest. Delcatty is terrible. So we should finish it here. Nice. Delcatty is not very good, but it's just it's so annoying. What's next? Next is Magneton. Should have saw that coming. Magneton shouldn't be a problem for us. The only thing it can really hurt us with is Thunderbolt, and it can't hurt Mega with that. So, and it's quad weak to ground. So Earthquake should absolutely obliterate it, and we should easily outspeed it as well, because Flygon is rapid. Yeah, this should absolutely send it. It certainly does. So last but not least is his Gardevoir, which is actually level 45. But the good thing is with this is we have a Dark type now. And the only thing it can do to us is Psychic. It has Future Sight, which I think in this generation, there you go, does normal damage rather than psychic damage. Carmine's annoying, yes. Double team would be annoying as well, but I'm hoping Bullet can sort this out quite quickly. If it hits this crunch, it's all over. So it doesn't have anything apart from Future Sight. It has nothing. So this is good to have this Dark type, because God of War, Carmine and Psychic and Double Team, that could have been really annoying, really annoying. So I'm glad we have Bullet available to us. Bullet was really good actually. It beat Artari as well. It could have beat Roselia actually. Wow, Magpie, you are strong after all. After all, how do you not know this? I couldn't beat you today, Magpie, but one of these days I'll catch up to you. So is he here to? Can you just beat him? Can you come back to him every day? Because according to this, you can like beat him. His team stays the same, I think, but just gets higher leveled. No, it gets higher level. I think it does change. Let's have a look. I don't know. I think it stays the same. Actually, it just gets higher level. Well, apparently you can fight him over and over again. Whether that's true or not, I mean, I'd hope it was, because it's on Wikipedia, and I do trust that. Anyway, we are nearly 1 hour in, and I haven't even started Victory Road yet, really. But we're going to do it now. I don't think it's going to take long. What we do need, though, is Tropius. Tropius is huge for this. What we don't need, what do we not need? Probably Harvey. Okay, so let's lead with Taborg. Taborg's quick. So if we do some reason need to run from wild encounters, we've got that covered. And let's finally enter Victory Road. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go through it first. Next episode, what I might do is find the wild encounter, because I just don't see the point in finding the wild encounter, having to go back to the Pokemon Center and all that kind of stuff. So let's move on. I'm going to try and avoid the trainers if I can. Not really interested in fighting these guys. Because I don't need the experience for obvious reasons. And, okay, we're fighting you anyway. And I'm risking it right at the end. I am risking losing. Magneton. It could not have been a worse. It could not have been a worse start. Anyway, we have this. We have this. This is great. It's great to have a ground time in these situations. That thing doesn't happen. Plus, obviously, with healing, you know, you're going to constantly need to heal all the time. PP, management, stuff like that. So that's why I want to avoid them if I can, as well. Muck, perfect. We can just earthquake this thing as well. Don't know if it'll one-shot it though. It does. I'm surprised. I know Muck's more. Muck, I believe, is more of a special defense Pokemon than defense, if I'm remembering correctly. Don't know if I am. I will just have a wander around where I can, just see if I can find stuff like this. Max Elixir, and that could come in handy, Pokemon League. But I don't think I'm gonna go crazy in here because, like I say, I don't think it's necessary in a Nuzlocke. I think more so in a playthrough. Wallie will just sit here. I think you can come because he just stays there. So I'm thinking he just stays there. We've got to fight you. I think he just stays there. You can fight him daily, maybe. I don't know because I've never done it. I know my earphones have fell out. I can't hear a thing that's happening on the game. Roselia, okay, that's better. That's what we want. Tabort can deal with that. Tabort's not got the best moveset, which it needs addressing really. Shadow Ball could address that, but like I said, I just don't know. A Pokemon that's weak to Psychic having Shadow Ball just doesn't make sense. Plus, which it kind of does, because obviously with
type coverage, but it's so... We need flash. We need flash. Can we get away with... Can we get away with putting it on somebody? I have a heart scale. Tropius can learn it, but he has all the HMs, doesn't he? He does have all the HMs. I don't need cut. Right. We're going to have to pause again. I'm sorry. We're going to have to pause again. We're going to have to get rid of cut. Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of cut and bring flash in. I do apologise again for having to cut, but I will be back shortly. Okay, we are back, and as you can see, I've sorted it out. We've sorted that. We've got flash. All good. Right. Time for a bit of a moan, I think, because this is ridiculous. Why do you need so many HMs and so many useless ones at that to get through Victory Road, which you need to do to finish the game, to get to Elite Four and finish the game? Why? Why am I needing it? What, they've never been fun since they added HMs right from the start. Obviously, they're not fun. They're not fun now. It's not fun when you get to the end of the game where you're fighting the best trainers that there is, near enough. Like, these are cool trainers. These have some really good Pokemon, right? Why is it that when I get to this point, I need a full team of 6 that can cope with this, right? So why is it that I'm having to, you know, take 7 HMs with me to get through this place, which is not possible? I don't know what it is exactly, but probably at least 5, and I don't know, 4 to 5. How is it missing with 1 double team, 2 double teams? This thing's gonna be annoying. So, you know, why is this the case? Why am I having to take 1, maybe 2 Pokemon to go through the Victory Road and put them in my team, and leave someone behind that could be really useful in fighting these strong trainers? It's not fun, and it never has been fun. And they just kept going on with it. Like, not the fact that they kept them in, but they kept just going crazy with HMs right at the end of the game. Gen 4 is the same. I think you need, like, I think it's like 7 to go everywhere in it. You need like 7 HMs to go through, which is 2 party slots at least that you need. You know, Gen 6, like even Gen 6 X and Y, like, there was, I did that. I remember doing that completely, near enough. Like, I did a lot of the post game stuff. I explored everywhere. You need so many HMs to go and do all that stuff. It's like, it's not necessary. It's just not necessary. Like, these games must get tested. So, like, why whoever's testing them? I know I've said this before. But why whoever's testing these games has got to this point in the game and gone, right, what? I got to the point in the game when we added like 5, 6 HMs you needed to get past it, whilst also needing a really good team, and it was just so good. Like, I really enjoyed it. It was so fun to go through and just need HM after HM. Honestly, it's amazing, because it's just not fun. Stop doing it. I know they have stopped doing it now, so that's a waste of time me saying it, but just didn't need to go on for as long. Just didn't need to go on for as long as it did. I don't know. I've said this before, but I don't care, to be honest. I'll keep saying it. Anyway, here's what it is. We'll sort it out. And if I end up losing, right? If I end up losing team members because I don't know why I would, because I've only used 1 slot, but you never know. I could lose somebody because there was, like, I might have needed Harvey. I don't have him. Bullets ended up being a really good team member, by the way, so far. I don't really know where I'm going in the Switch Road, I'll be honest with you. Don't really know any of them that well. Gen 1, obviously, very easy. You've done it many, many times.
Gen 2 is just straight through, like there's nothing in it. Gen 2 is so easy. Gen 3 I've done quite a lot of times, but I just don't remember it that well. Because obviously Gen 3 onwards they started making more and more complex and things, like it's just, you know, just don't really remember it that well. But needing Flash to get through Victory Road is insane. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to go through, find the way to the end. We're going to find the way to the end of Victory Road, and then that's probably it. If I come back here, it'll probably be off camera. If like I just don't see the point in doing another episode which involves Victory Road. This has already gone on way too long as it is. You're a trainer guarding an item that I want to find out what it is. And if there is anything that this is the guy from the house where you fight them all in a row, and they said he's gone to beat the Pokemon League in Victory Road. This is the guy. So yeah, so that's it basically. I'll just make my way through, and then if there's anything anyone knows that's in here that I've missed, let me know and I'll come back for it. Like I said, okay, we can't do that again. So if we don't outspeed that thing, then let's go Steam Train, because Steam Train's pretty good defensively. If we don't outspeed that thing, then it's game over for Bullet, and I can't lose Bullet. Bullet's got a good moveset, and it's been brilliant, to be fair, since I know it's not been in long, but honestly it's been brilliant. If I protect and it uses Uproar again, it should cancel it out. Nice. So it shouldn't be building an Uproar now. Dodrio, man, causing so many problems already. Like, it's a Dodrio. I know I used one in my Pokemon Red playthrough, which I do obviously recommend everyone goes and watches if they've not already. But yeah, I mean, it was good. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't even complain about it. But it's Dodrio at the end of the day. Like, it should not be giving me this many problems. It's good for. Well, yeah, maybe I'm saying that, and it was good for me. So maybe I should expect that. Steam Train's been decent as well. You know, I've been quite happy with Steam Train. Electro, we've got the perfect counter for this. Don't you worry about that. Mega's really it took a while. It took many episodes, but Mega's starting to really, take off now. Electro is rapid, so we're not going to outspeed that thing. Rollout's useless, obviously. This won't be. Why does an earthquake break like these light screens and stuff? Like, it's an earthquake. I'm quite happy with the team we've got. I genuinely am. Like, I think it's a really good team. I'm not convinced against the type specialists that there are in the Elite Four that we will. I'm not convinced that we'll do that well. I know, like, contradicting myself, but honestly, like, I like the team. It's just, is it good enough to beat the Elite Four? It's a massive ask, which I'm just not sure. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure I don't know. I'm just not 100% sure about it. We've got Future Sight's going to hit. See, I would use took the Future Sight hit. Okay, how much damage is it going to do? Not a lot. I would have used Bullet, but obviously I don't want to risk Bullet going down, especially with Future Sight hanging over our heads there. Nice, we did get through the fight. Alright, it was a bit scary to start with, but we did it. Nice, Mega's level 46. Okay. Let's quickly heal up. And we will continue our journey through Victory Road. I don't know what level the wild Pokemon are in here, so I don't know whether I'm actually high level. Full heal. Full heal. So I might not need Tabok in front. I could maybe go with like Torkoal. Torkoal could be a good one. Because quite defensive, so don't know really. I mean, I might, if I end up switching, does it really matter? Do I want to go that way? Not particularly, no, because I don't feel like I'm going the right way. So I feel like coming up the waterfall would have been the right way to go. Well, obviously it wasn't actually, so let's go up the stairs instead. I'm pretty sure you do need waterfall to clear Victory Road though. Unless I'm wrong. What? Of all the places that I could have walked down, I could have walked down there in all the other tiles on that bit. But I happened to choose the one, just the one that he was there with. Anyway, Kecleon. Kecleon's really annoying. Colour change can be annoying, but you can use it. You can use it pretty well, to be fair, but I always find Kecleon, it just always seems to hang on a bit longer than what you think it should do. Yeah, Tabok needs a better moveset. It really got better Gen 4 onwards, I think. Like, it really did. Do I want to go Ludicolo? I do actually for this. I think it got a lot better going forward. I do. With the movesets that the TMs it can learn and stuff. TMs that got added, really, you know. Like cross poison. Very good for it. It can't learn. I think in Gen 2 it can't learn Sludge Bomb. Don't know whether it can in this gen, but don't have it anyway. So X Scissor. I'm pretty sure it can learn X Scissor, Air Slash and stuff like that. Is Air Slash in this game? I don't know if it is actually. But anyway, yeah, it really did get better in Gen 4 onwards, I'd say. But I'm still happy. It's still been really good to me. It really has. I mean, it's lasted all the way from where did we get it from? Dewford Cave. Dewford Cave, is that what it is? Anyway, there. So we got it. There's a Zubat in there, and it's been pretty good to us ever since. So it's still here at Victory Road. I think it's the longest surviving team member we have, actually. Or yeah, because we got Lotad later than what we could have got Lotad. So do I really? No, I don't want any of that smoke. Thank you very much. Okay, this is not the right way. No, Psychic TM. Massive. Massive. I do not want that double battle. I don't want that. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go back up the waterfall and round the way where that other trainer was. See if that could end up taking me to the same place. I have no idea. I thought it was going to take less time than this to get through, but what are we on here? 1 hour and 15 minutes. But that's I'm looking at without cuts. So when I've been saying the times, it has been without the cuts. So it's probably a little bit less than that. So let's just go down here. What is down here? That's a ladder. Let's go up this ladder. Double battle. Single battle. Can make it single battle. I didn't think I'd have to fight as many trainers as I have done. Save life. Shocking. I don't know what I was talking about actually before I got distracted. Confused, right?
It's not going to hurt me, right? So all it can do is just annoy me. It didn't matter anyway because I beat it. I'm sorry about the notes. I've got quite I don't know. It's just tickling and it's really annoying. Do we keep tab walking? It's confused. That's the problem I've got. Let's go Steam Train. I like Steam Train's defenses. Future Sound. I'm not really bothered about that. Let's try a body slam. See, we tanked that really well. And we're hitting good as well. Oh, we speed tap. How slow's Absol? Because the Quick Claw didn't... I'm sure it does an animation when it activates in this game as well as every others. So it didn't... How slow is Absol if I'm speed tying it with a torque hole? Unless it did activate and it just doesn't do an animation in this game, but I thought it did. Well, let's go down here first. Unless that other trainer spots me, and in which case I won't do. Yes, he does. Of course he does. Well, at least it's not a double battle, so I'm happy with that. I like double battles in normal playthroughs. I do enjoy them, but in this, no, thank you. We've got perfect Pokemon to counter this. Finally, you know, 2 badges too late. Haha, perfect switch. Waterfall. Yeah, we will have to use Surf once we get to the league. Waterfall would be better for Sharpedo, I think, anyway. But there's no physical special split, so it's not. Well, it does work well, like I say, with the King's Rock, to be fair. So even more chance of flinching. It could be worth. I don't know. It could for that matter. The fact that we've got Waterfall, which has a chance to flinch, and the King's Rock, which is the same, and we are very quick. It could be worthwhile hanging on to. I don't know. Maybe it is. It's 15 power off Surf though, which is a lot. So I don't know. Is this the end? Am I near the end? I'm glad I got Psychic though. I'm glad I did actually nosy. Well, I've not been trying to go nosing around anywhere. I genuinely have been trying to find the end of this place. So stumbling across Psychic TM's massive because that's. I mean, we only really have Harvey that would be any use for using it, I think. But still, I mean, that's big. I think that's pretty big anyway. We don't have anything really to do. No, Pelipper is a bit of a tricky one for us. I'm going to keep tab walking. Don't think it ever comes with Ice Beam, so I don't think I've got that to worry about. It comes with Detect though, which is annoying. Luckily, Wing Attack's got 35 PP. Stockpile. God. Yes. Do we finish it from here? No, because it's protecting. It's just delaying the inevitable. There's nothing else going on here. This thing is protect again, and it's worked. Like it's just annoying. There's nothing else to it. Like it's not tactical. You know, it's just annoying. It's gonna go down. It's just delaying it and getting on my nerves. Go home. You do not deserve to be in Victory Road with these stupid tactics. We will avoid you guys because I have no interest. Aha! We're here. So obviously in Ruby Sapphire, this is where you fight Wallie. After being like, battered and bruised off other trainers. PP is all low and everything, which don't sound Doesn't sound right, but it's, you know what I mean. And this is where he decides to challenge it, which was stupid. So I'm glad they changed that. But yeah, if I do come back here, it'll be off camera, unless, or if anyone decides that they've watched and thought, you know what, I've missed a good item there, like the psychic TM. And I will come back. But yeah, if I come back, it'll be off camera, because it's just not going to be fun watching me traverse all that. Entering Pokemon League, Center Gate. I just really like listening to this music. It just feels like you've done it. You know, you're at the top of the mountain. You know what I mean? It has got that feel to it. Literally, obviously, because this is when Pokemon League is, I believe. It's normally on top of a mountain. What we'll do is we will heal up, do some other bits and other things that we need to do, and then we'll end the episode, which has gone on longer than usual. But I think it's been very good in the end. We've come away, I think, with a pretty good team, and it could get better if, like, we can. I'm not going to do it right now. Solrock's not going to get Psychic. Special attack is shocking. So it could be Harvey that gets it. So it could end up being a very, very good episode in the end. Well, it is, I think, but even better with the fact that the psychic TM we've got. So it could be. Yes, it may have been quite tedious at times, but how many of these do we have? One. Okay, we'll get like, I don't know. We don't heal in battle, so we don't really need that many. Let's make it to 10. Revives, we don't need any of those. We could probably sell them, actually. We could probably sell the ones we've got. Max Repels, don't need any more of those. Ultra Balls, probably don't need any more of those either. So, yeah, I mean, it's ended up, it's been really well. I think it's gone really well. At times, there's been moments, but I think overall we've come away with a pretty good team, and it is looking like this. Just before the Elite Four, obviously we'll do some tinkering around between episodes. But yeah, this is probably the team I'm going to go with. Not 100% sure yet. There could be more wild encounters that we can get that I decide to do, like Victory Road and others like that. So it might not be this team, but this is likely what it will be. A fighting type would be good to finish the team off to help with Sydney. Maybe it might not be necessary, but it would be ideal. So other than that, yeah, I think we're doing pretty well coverage wise. So I'm happy. But yeah, that's just, at the minute. I think we've come away from after the last gym. It wasn't looking that good, I don't think, but I think we've come away with what's a decent looking team to attempt the Elite Four with. So with that, I think we should end the episode there. So in this episode, we have done a lot of preparing for the Victory Road / Elite Four. We've caught new team members. We've caught Sharpedo. We've named Bullet. We've caught a Sableye, which we've named Gemstone. We've caught a Whelmer, which we have named something that I forgot. Big Guy, that was it. A Solrock, which we named Sun. Yeah, we've just doing some preparing, so changing movesets like that, seeing if we get new encounters, and then making it here to the Pokemon League via the Victory Road. We beat Wallie on the way, which went really well actually. Found the TM for Psychic, which could be very useful. It will be very useful, I would imagine. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It doesn't sound like a lot, but I think we've done pretty well in this episode. Got a lot done. The team's looking so much better than what it was at the start of the episode. It's looking a lot more promising. So I'm looking forward to trying the Elite Four, seeing how well we do. I don't know. I'm still not convinced that we've got enough to beat the whole thing, but we'll keep our fingers crossed for that one. Hopefully that things probably will have to go our way in some battles. But yeah, that's the next episode. The next episode is to challenge the Elite Four. We'll finish the. I'll finish the team off camera, and if there's any new encounters that we can get, I'll do that obviously at the start of the next episode. But mainly, it's going to be the Elite Four and Champion, which could potentially be the last episode. The next one could be the last episode. Hopefully, it is. Not in a bad way, but hopefully it means that we've done it. We've managed to do it with the team we've got, and we don't have to come back and retry with another team. So that will be next episode's plan, and hopefully it goes well. But that is it for this episode. Thank you everyone so much for watching this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.